We lost the game, and it's always a bad feeling, of course. Some positives and things to highlight about ourselves. The main one is about the character and the personality of the team. When they score the first minutes of the second half, two quick goals, of course. It was very tough. We had a speech at half time to react and try to don't consider another one, because even the first half showed to us, I think our first 15 minutes, they were 20 minutes, they were not at the level. We started not in the way we should the game. And of course, the impact of City, we felt. In this type of games, even if we expect them on the front foot, we try to be on the front foot to balance the game. We didn't. First 20 minutes, they were not at the level. And of course, the way you consider some goals tonight is something for us to work on it, to analyze with the players, because we should have done better. But the reaction from the team after the 5-2 was incredible. The belief, the fans with the team, that connection, and just the way the fans they showed respect in the end of the game for our players speaks about our second half. Was not enough. Probably they deserve much from the game, but we were penalised by our first half, definitely.
Pep, in your long, successful career, have you ever been involved in a game like that?
Yeah.
Where?
Barcelona.
And what was the result?
We're losing 0-3 and we won 4-3. In a semi-final, FA Cup, the Cup there against Atletico Madrid. Yeah, quite similar.
Okay, so that was your team with the comeback?
Yeah.
What about the other way around tonight when they got back to 5-4?
Yeah, they don't respect. I'm so old and that players don't respect me. So that is, they don't have to treat the manager in that way. So to be honest, only happened in that league. So we play a fantastic. Listen, I know what's going to happen, the feeling, but I take incredible positive things about what we have done. Come here and score 5 goals against that team in the way we play in the first half and everything. But after 5-2, one team is nothing to lose, and we start to think, oh, what happened, in that position. And we could make the 6-3, and after 1 second we make a 5-4. And they push with the people in the Premier League, and it's not happen. And at the end, it's a question of character, resilience, defend, and do what you have to do.
100 Premier League goals in just 111 games. He smashed the record. Did you honestly believe he'd get there as quickly as that?
No. That made me happy. That's for sure. I knew I scored goals in Dortmund and before and everywhere have been. It's unbelievable. But I want to be honest that this have been the numbers. 100 goals in 70 games.
Yeah.
It's quite good. Honestly, it's quite good.
That's got to be the understatement of the century, isn't it? He's quite good, isn't he? So this is how the game played out. I hope you didn't come to work this evening for an easy evening, Shay. Sum that up for me.
Don't know. Where do you start? I mean, both managers agreed. I think City were the better team first half. But I love Fulham's reaction. Not to give up, not to pack in, not to down tools. And that Marco Silva will be relatively happy. I know conceding 5 goals at home, you think that's a nightmare. But the way they reacted against an unbelievable City team, it's hard to put into words that whole game. You need to sit back again tomorrow if you get 5 minutes and try and watch it through again, because it had so much, it had everything. We forget Haaland hit the woodwork twice as well, by the way. He scored, Foden got 2. I mean, just the thing, but again, I love Chukwueze off the bench as well, too, scoring 2 goals for Fulham. It had everything, didn't it? It was a brilliant game. It was a brilliant game. And, of course, it's going to be a night that we remember for being a brilliant game, but also for being the night that Erling Haaland got his 100th Premier League goal, the fastest ever player to do it in just 111 Premier League games. It's a good job we've got a member of the 100 Club in the studio tonight, Jermain. He was always going to get there, and this was a typically cool finish, wasn't it?
It was almost like a frustrating finish because he missed. He could have scored a hat-trick tonight, to be honest. But no, it's been unbelievable to watch since he's been here. His numbers are frightening, but he's actually smashed the record, to be honest. If we're being, 111 games. If you would have said that to him, when he first signed, he would have been like, no chance. In 111
Even
games.
Pep said that, didn't he? He said he was
111 games to score 100 Premier League goals. It's just honestly, it's unbelievable. And the guy's a machine, and so much more goals in him.
Yeah, and at times when he's questioned, every time he is, he then goes and scores a hatful. He scored so many for club and country. And look at that, he's topping a list of some of the best players we have ever seen in the world, in the Premier League.
I was looking for Defoe on there, Kelly, but didn't.
Go on, Jermain.
Wasn't long enough the list, was it?
But you know what? My main man's on it, Ian Wright.
Yeah.
But I mean, Shay, you look at them, Alan Shearer.
Yeah, I mean, some of the greats of Premier League football, and they're absolutely unbelievable.
Yeah, and it's the range of finishes he scores as well, isn't he? And the fact that he scores goals whenever it feels like Manchester City need him. Let's now hear from the man himself. I imagine he's pretty happy.
Well, 9 goals in that game, but you got the first one, and that does mean that you are now the fastest player ever to 100 Premier League goals. How does that feel?
Yeah, it's huge, and I'm really proud. And yeah, of course, it's a massive thing, and 100 club is a nice thing to be in, and I'm happy.
You've got your dad watching on as well. I know you say you don't think too much about records, but was that one you were very keen to break?
Yeah, I knew about this, and yeah, that's what I tried to do. I tried to help the team with scoring goals, and yeah, that's my job.
A couple of games without a goal. How keen were you to get that 100 tonight?
Every game is a different game, and you can't think of the games that's been. You need to focus ahead, and the reality is we lost against Newcastle and Leverkusen, and now we won 2 in a row. So we need to keep going. It's a tough schedule. It's many games now in the next month. So game by game, and recover as best as possible.
Tell me about the expectations you put on yourself. Do you expect yourself to score in every single game?
I mean, I don't want to say the words, but when you're striker for Man City, you should be delivering great numbers, and that's my job. People should criticize me if I don't. That's normally what people do. So in the end, as I said, yeah, I should deliver.
Yeah, and I imagine all Man City fans were relieved, but particularly Erling Haaland, that they did win in the end tonight. Look at this. Social media reaction across the world has been pouring in. I think even we've posted about it, haven't we, Shay? This is what the Premier League posted, and what a graphic this is, showing all of his goals that he has scored. And it says, hang it in the Louvre. He scored some brilliant goals, hasn't he? Some really memorable ones, not just for City fans, but for us as neutrals too. Yeah,
well, I mean, it's, like I said before, it's been amazing to watch him. It's just fascinating. You know, like he's got everything. And there's been loads of questions. You know, sometimes I hear people talk about, like, you know, he doesn't have a lot of touches in the game. But I think to not have touches or not be involved in a game, to still have those sort of like concentration levels, so when your chance comes, to take the chance, that's such a hard thing to do. Because you get a lot of forwards. I remember speaking to Wayne Rooney, for example, and he always wanted to be involved in a game. He wanted touches on the ball. With this guy, don't care. He doesn't need touches. He gets into the box and he does what he's good at. And, you know, I mean, the numbers are there for itself. It's unbelievable, like I keep saying.
Yeah, these are the goals that he has scored, the majority of them in the box, in an era where we are talking, I said it earlier, about Mohamed Salah's, Cole Palmer's, players that perhaps aren't out-and-out number 9s. He's shown, hasn't he, again, the importance of an out-and-out striker. The
number 9 is back. I mean, Pep had a couple of years without a number 9 himself, didn't he?
Yeah.
And he went out and obviously got this guy from Dortmund, and I think he scored his first goal in his debut against West Ham, whatever it was, all a couple of years ago, and then you see all the dots there, now goal. It's just incredible. He's an absolute machine, and you know for a fact now, he's thinking about the next game. He's prepping, he's ice bath tonight at 1 o'clock in the morning, he's prepping, he's improved. Everything he does, not by luck, Kelly. It's his professionalism and how he's dedicated himself to the sport is phenomenal. And his mind now will be, what's the next record? What can I do next? It's not about, oh, he'll enjoy it tonight because it's 100 goals and it's an amazing achievement, but he'll want to get the next record. I mean, Jermain, 150, is that the next one, is it?
150 club.
I knew he'd mention it at some point. I knew it.
Or Shearer, 200 club. So he says.
I also thought that was interesting. He gave a wry smile in that interview, didn't he, when he was asked about it? Of course he knew about it. I think that's what... It will have been not playing on his mind because he knows he'd got there. But what's it like, Jermain, when you know you're reaching a landmark, when you're nearly there, and every game... It's maybe just... Was it almost playing on his mind too much, do you think?
Yeah, he's only human. Even though at times you look at the numbers and you think... Yeah, exactly.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, so like, you know, it would be desperate just to be in, you know, amongst all those great names. To do it so fast as well, it's just like such a great achievement. And like I said, so many more goals in him. He's got elite mentality. And I think, you know, for any young player out there, not just forwards, just young players that want to get to the top level, when you look at how he lives his life and, you know, you talk about the recovery and stuff that I've seen, it's no surprise that he's getting these numbers, you know, because it's not just what he does on the pitch, it's what you do off the pitch, how you prepare, how you recover for the next game and how you be consistent after that. It's amazing. What
next? What more can he achieve? Because, you know, as you said, he's got that type of mentality where he's probably already got targets. He'll never tell us in the media, but he's probably already got next to... What did you say?
Well, I think you mentioned before, didn't you, Jermain, about maybe the greats like Lionel Messi and Ronaldo and Ballon d'Or, you mentioned briefly there. That's the level we think he's at. We think he's one of the best players.
Will he get to those levels?
I think he will.
I think
if he keeps going the way he's going, 100 goals tonight is just unbelievable. And that's the levels, and that's, you know, we're talking about the English Premier League, but around the world, Erling Haaland, everyone knows Erling Haaland. I mean, he's hard to miss if you met him on the street. But what I'm saying is, he's a powerhouse of a striker on, and as Jermain rightly says, off the pitch as well. He's the ultimate professional.
Because if you look at that, sorry to cut you, Shay, that even like Ronaldo, it wouldn't say that Ronaldo's like a number 9, even though he transformed his game at Man United and just got in the box and scored goals. Messi, the Ballon d'Or winners for such a long time. Then you go way back, you talk about the Marco van Bastens, the proper number 9s, and this guy, for sure, he'll be thinking about that. Yeah, and you also hear really good things about him in the dressing room, don't you, as a character and as a teammate. Is he the reason that Arsenal will be worrying about their chances of reaching the Premier League? Could he be the difference this season for Manchester City? It would just be Arsenal, would it? Worried about it? Yeah. No, but in terms of the title race, I mean, because at the moment, Arsenal lead the way. Well, if he's firing, then Arsenal are worried. You know, tonight, I know they've got a game in hand now, tonight, Arsenal, but there's 2 points now again, and there's a big blue machine coming over behind them, a big blue lorry, thinking, this team have been there before, Pep Guardiola's been before. Not all this team, because Pep's got some younger players in the squad now as well. But what Pep has done, De Bruyne and a few players, Gundogan and a few have left the football club. But Haaland stepped up, now he's a leader as well, on the pitch and off the pitch. I think he's part of the leadership group that has to go and speak to Pep when they're not happy with things and stuff. Wouldn't want to do that, would you? When Erling turned up at your door, would you? But again, he's got that as well. He wants the team, he wants the players to be better, and he wants to be successful, not individually, but as a team as well. He wants to get his hands back in the Premier League title. And if he can keep him fit all season, they've got a chance. Don't worry, Jermain, we can't sit here and talk about Erling Haaland reaching 100 Premier League goals without reliving your crowning moment. Erling Haaland has become the 35th member of the 100 Club. I'm told you were the 20th member, and this was your 100th Premier League goal. What are your memories of it? Yeah, I remember it. I was going to pretend I didn't remember. I mean, it was... I hadn't scored for a while, to be honest. And then, like I said before, it's on your mind. You just want to do it. And it's almost like, even from like the celebration you see, it's sort of like, it was just a relief. Because I knew the list, and a lot of the names, like, these were players that I grew up watching, like Shearer, Wright, all these players, even Michael Owen, that's a few years older, and you think, do you know what, I just want to be in that 100 club, and when you've actually done it, it's just like, wow. Does it mean even more to you now when you reflect on your career? How proud are you of that landmark? Yeah, of course, because like I said, sometimes it's one of those moments you think, wow, did I do that? Because like I said, I grew up watching these players. I was obsessed with the likes of Robbie Fowler's and the Teddy Sheringham's, Les Ferdinand, Wrighty, Shearer. And all of a sudden you finish and you see your name there, it's just like, wow, it's an amazing feeling. But, I mean, if I'd have done it in 111 games, then... I wonder if that'll ever be beaten now. It's remarkable, isn't it? And Shay, you wanted to talk about your goal-scoring record. Well, I was top goal scorer for my school under 15s, but I think it's not in the same league as the Premier League, is it? I don't think it's too bad. I'm just happy his goal wasn't against me, that's all I'm saying. I was kind of half expecting you to pop up then. Left foot as well. I noticed. Shay, Jermain, it's been brilliant being in your company this evening. It's been a remarkable evening of Premier League action, hasn't it? The first midweek of the season in the top flight. We've seen 3 matches this evening. We've got 7 more to come across Wednesday and Thursday, but everyone will be talking about what we saw at Craven Cottage tonight. We have witnessed history as Erling Haaland reached the 100 club in the Premier League and became the fastest player to do it in just 111 Premier League matches. He's not bad, is he? Good night.